And we're back, you guys. So last time we ended the Atlantica run. We went back and got the Book of Pooh, a new page, and now we're heading for this one. Because it got less stars than the other one. At least they indicate what world you're supposed to go next. Because it would have been really annoying if they didn't. They just wanted you to guess. Like in the older games of, you know, older generation games, they just don't tell you anything. So don't take that hole there, because it'll take you back to Traverse Town. They're pretty much useless now, unless you're like flying around and you just want a little shortcut. But what's the point of that when you have warp? So yeah. Unless you accidentally didn't push warp, and then you're like stuck in this thing. But still, you can just destroy your ship, you know, crash into everything. You'll be brought back to the screen without any game overs or anything, so yeah. Yeah, I just keep making up stuff as I go through the fields of death and destruction. Now, don't think that my ship is unbeatable now since I've upgraded it so much, but it still can be better. There are still a lot of upgrades left. And later on it'll be even better than this. Well, this ship really takes a few hits. What the hell? Oh, I can destroy it! Wow! They're like really hardcore. Maybe you can't break them or something. Or maybe if you can, you'll get something amazing. So here we are. Halloween Town from the film Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a classic. I was a little kid when they played that movie on the TV. I barely remember anything about it. I haven't like rewatched it to refresh my memory. So I'm not really an expert when it comes to telling you what's all this stuff is about. But you can go watch the movie and find out. It's probably a good film anyway. Now it's Creepy World. This sure is a spooky place. That was my thoughts exactly. I'll bet people here are scary looking too. Don't worry, we look spooky too. If they scare us, we'll scare them right back. Yeah. I don't think so. These guys look funny. Look at this guy. Still with that happy face. This guy looks a little creepier, but not that much. And I don't know, I got a pumpkin on my head. I don't know. You can turn these on, but they pretty much don't do anything. Time for a no battle, because you don't fight these guys. They're just floating around. Weird. So let's go over there and see what's going on here. Why the Heartless aren't attacking.
And now, allow me to introduce the Master of Terror, the King of Nightmares, Jack Skellington! Bravo, Jack! Bravo! Those ghosts will be a big hit at this year's Halloween.
Thank you, thank you. But their movement still needs work. It's not scary enough. I want to strike bone-chilling terror. I'm going to consult the doctor.
Then I'll go attend to the decorations.
Alright, so we don't know what's going on here still. They're just running around, preparing for some sort of huge event. So let's keep going. See what this is all about. This is kind of one of my favorite towns, but as I said, I always kind of like the Halloween theme on in-games. So it's really cool.
I don't understand. Maybe the guidance system was damaged in the explosion.
Nonsense. My devices are always perfect.
Oh, I've got it! Why, of course. The Heartless need a heart. Doctor, do you think we can add a heart to that device?
Certainly. A heart's not all that complicated. Let's get to work.
To make a heart, first take a container with a lock.
We need the key to this thing first.
You're really gonna unlock it for them? Why not? If they succeed, we won't have to fight the Heartless, right? Besides, I want to see the Heartless dance too. Don't you? Not really.
My, that was amazing! And you are...
Sora.
Well done, Sora. I'd like you to be a part of this year's Halloween.
What's this Heartless doing here?
Oh, the Heartless came to town just recently. What's frustrating is I can't get them to dance with me. So, the doctor and I are trying to improve the guidance system. He's quite a genius. Okay, Doctor, let's continue. The ingredients for a heart. Pulse. Emotion.
Terror?
Fear. Hope and despair. Mix them all together, and we have a heart.
Maybe we're missing some ingredients. Let's try adding memory. Sally? Sally! Good for nothing girl. Don't know why I bothered creating her. Sally's got the memory we need. See if you can track her down.
No problem. Sora, would you like to come along?
Sure.
And no, not gonna use you, Jack. Yeah.
Jack! Jack! We have a major crisis! The Heartless are completely out of control! We can't stop them!
Maybe our experiment triggered something. Everything will be fine there. You have nothing to worry about.
Major has like double faces. He just switched the face and now he has that white sad face. It's really creepy how he spins his head around and changes his his expressions. Alright, let me show you the summons that I haven't shown you yet. Start with Bambi. Now that I think about it, I haven't showed you the genie either, so... But I'll just show you these two. Well, I don't know. Let's just go with it. So Bambi gives you bubbles, which restores your MP, which is really awesome. So that's really useful. Let's go to Genie. So this guy attacks with Showtime. He basically casts like a bunch of spells on enemies. And yeah, it's very useful, I guess. Let's see when I can call another one. Dumbo. So, here's Dumbo, elephant with big ears that can fly. Because, you know, his ears are his wings. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, that's it. That's all there is for now. But I pretty much don't use them very much. Bambi is one of the useful ones. And later on there's going to be another one that I also like to use. But I pretty much don't use Simba. And the genie is basically useful at the beginning of the game, but in endgame, the enemies have so much HP that it just doesn't work anymore. Come on. Alright, let's go. This level is not really that big, so it's really impossible for you to get lost in here. Let's check out this place too, once the Heartless are out of the way. So we gotta kill everything. Come on. There was Donald, like, spamming again the stop spell. I haven't, like, changed that about him, because he casts advanced spells often, constantly. But, you know, it really saves me sometimes, so I'd rather just leave it like that.
Zero, have you seen Sally anywhere?
Is something wrong, Jack?
No, everything's going great. We're going to have the best Halloween ever. All we need now is your memory.
Memory? You mean this? Jack, I have a bad feeling about this. Why don't you try something else? There's still time.
Nothing could beat what I've got planned. Once we give the Heartless a heart, they'll dance just as I envision it. Trust me, you're going to love it.
Right. So let's talk to her. She's very tall. I have a bad feeling about this. If only Jack would reconsider. I'm happy if he's happy, but I'm just worried about him. I'm worried about him because I just am. Oh, you like him.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I sure did. A heart. What should we do?
Gosh, you really are stupid. Isn't it obvious? Tell Oogie Boogie.
Now we go back. Give the ingredient to the doctor. Yes, this is it. Now, just one more ingredient. We need surprise to complete the heart. The mayor should know where it is. Oh. Those ingredients make no sense.
Aha! That bonehead Jack is really making a heart. I'll be jiggered. That works for me. Ooh, when I get my hands on that... Well, I've got no hands, but I'm still gonna nab that heart and control the heartless.
Now that I remember, I think there's something in here. Like a torn page. It's not targeting anything else, but I know it's here. Oh. There we go. I totally knew it. It doesn't target it, but it's there, so it's one of those things that's a little hard to find. Unless you're like always checking around. Oh boy. Out of the way, everybody. There's some stuff you can grab around here, though. I don't know if you guys been noticing my final strike, the ability I learned in Atlantica. It makes a difference, the strike at the end. These mummies are really annoying. There we go. Check, here. Yeah, there was something here. Gotta kill this guy first. Come on. Now this is a perfect place for leveling up, by the way. The enemies here are just so many. You know, I know that there's always more points in new levels, but it's not just that, it's the way that they spawn. They spawn like everywhere, and it really accelerates the leveling up process. So if you can, try and stay here for a while and get some levels. More Dalmatians. And there's something up here too. Gotta pull this thing 3 times. It's funny the sound it makes. Again. There we go. Yeah, it's one of those things that I discovered purely by accident, just trying to have fun pulling that thing. And then all of a sudden it was like, like what? What? Come on, stupid monsters. Well, instead of going to the major, I think I'm gonna be stopping. Because with him we gotta do some other stuff, and then I'm kinda close to, yeah, I'm actually on 20 minutes. Ugh. So you can see the enemies just keep coming out. I mean, it's ridiculous. But very effective for leveling. Wow. Well, I'm heading for the safe spot, cause yeah. Nothing here. There are some stuff up there, but you can't get them right now. And those are one of the things that you gotta come back to this world and get later. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.